by the Devil Makes 3 here on 91.1 The Globe. This is your Tuesday morning breakfast blend. I'm your host, Katie, and right now it's 8:28 in the morning. Bryce is back to my right. He's getting ready for the newscast. And we were just talking about the question of the day. For those of you just tuning in, the question of the day is still on the Facebook page, and you're welcome to comment below if you'd like. Question of the day is, what is your favorite food item you look forward to the most on Thanksgiving? Bryce, what were you saying?
I was saying I look forward to my grandma's pumpkin pie. That is definitely my favorite food. I mean, I don't know about any other people, but I kind of get tired of Thanksgiving food most years. But I always have room for pumpkin pie.
Do you get tired of like the leftovers?
I don't know. Thanksgiving food isn't my favorite kind of food. I don't know. It's just never really been very high up there in the list. But
that's crazy.
Those pumpkin pies are always amazing, and I can't wait for them.
That's exciting. So, okay, question. So, when you have your pumpkin pie, do you have whipped cream on it? Because that's like my way to go.
Oh, definitely. I made some pumpkin pie for my roommates, and they were eating it without whipped cream, and I'm sitting over here with this huge mountain of it on mine. And I'm just like, what is wrong with all of you?
Right. I have to like completely smother my pumpkin pie slice in whipped cream, like all sides on top, and then, you know what I mean? So it looks like, almost looks like a cake, I guess, like cutting a slice of cake.
Just icing it with
honestly,
cream.
Yes. All right, well, Bryce, you have the newscast?
Yes, I do.
Awesome. Let's hear that then on 91.1 The Globe.
Thank you, Katie. Bryce Stouffer here with your 91-second newscast on 91.1 The Globe. The Indiana State Police has declined Elkhart Mayor Tim Neese's request for an independent investigation of the police force. The ISP confirmed that it turned down the request, saying it would be better for Neese to contact the U.S. Justice Department instead. And a man suffered burns to the upper part of his body after a home explosion in Goshen Monday afternoon. Representatives from the Goshen Police Department and Fire Department declined to comment. Teachers in South Bend schools are getting a pay raise. The school board approved new contracts Monday night. The board set a goal base salary of $40,000 but fell short, approving a new minimum salary of $38,500. And a gunman opened fire on Monday at a Mercy Hospital in Chicago, killing a police officer and two hospital employees in an attack that began with a domestic dispute inside the medical center. The suspect was also dead, but it's not clear if he took his own life or was killed by police. A child returns home after an incident in Munster, Indiana. When Lauren Collins, mother of 3-year-old Luke Collins, arrived at his preschool, young Luke was nowhere to be found. After the school locked down and counted the students, they called the bus driver, and that's where they found him. Luke had been forgotten on the bus when all of the children had been loaded off the bus. And authorities in California added 2 more fatalities on Monday night to the death toll of the Camp Fire, bringing its total number of deaths to at least 79. The number of people unaccounted for has decreased to about 699. Authorities have not yet declared an official cause of the fires. That wraps up your 91-second newscast. Be sure to follow us at 91.1 The Globe on Twitter for updates and more information. I'm Bryce Stouffer on 91.1 The Globe.
Okay, Bryce, just give me a little synopsis of the kid that was left on the bus.
I don't know. The mom put him on the bus, and I think it was like his first day of school.
Mm-hmm.
And they got him there, and I guess when they loaded all the kids off, he didn't know, and he just kind of sat on the bus, and they forgot about him.
Oh my gosh.
And the bus driver drove the bus back to the bus depot and just kind of left it there, and the kid was just still on the bus. And so when the mom went to pick him up at the school, they were just they were all freaking out. They locked down the school. And they finally found the kid just left on the bus.
Okay, now I have to tell this story. I know you just give the news, and usually I give the weather right after, but I have to. Okay, so when I was younger, that same thing happened to me, actually. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, except, okay, I was a very tired kid because I like to sleep all the time. So on the way back from school, I was one of the first stops, so I shouldn't have fell asleep, but I did. And I have to say I was in 2nd grade, so that meant that my brother was in kindergarten. So he was on the bus with me, right? So you would think my brother would get off the bus wondering where his sister was, but no. Nope. He just got off the bus. I was still unconscious. And then the bus driver made all his rounds, went back to the school parking lot, like this kid you were talking about, and parked the bus. And the bus driver, I remember, was cleaning the seats, like sweeping, and he saw me and like screamed. And I woke up and I was terrified because I was like, where is everyone else? Like, where am I? And so he's like, oh, we're going to have to take you home. So he drove me home. It was like 6:00 in the afternoon. My mom did not know where I was. Like, I was in 2nd grade. She was like, where's Katie? But yeah, that for real happened to me. So I just had to share that because you reminded me of that. Anyway, weather forecast is coming up. So I got that. 31 degrees outside the station, snow showers right now. And it's 8:33 in the morning. High of 34 for today, low of 28. for Wednesday, cloudy skies with a high of 36, low of 20. And for Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, sunny skies with a high of 31, low of 27. Next up is This Town's a Drag by Cordovas here on 91.1 The Globe.